Hello, water signs. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the lounge. How are you guys doing? I hope everything is going well. So I do have a message for Sagittarius for those who didn't catch it on my story. So just off the side, clairvoyant message is that you might be meeting a person, or you have already met the person who you're meant to be with for prolonged periods of time. Might be even someone who you will step into the marriage with maybe later on. I know how Sagittarius get. But yeah, definitely who makes you feel very open and very alive, like you crack jokes with them. So you definitely have met that person. So that's just a message for you guys. I'm not sure if it's gonna come up here because I don't have any clairvoyant messages for fire signs this week. But yeah, basically I'm doing a full week's forecast instead of dividing it into two because I have something in the middle of the week for everybody. So I'm deciding to just not overload my channel this week. So let's just jump right in and see the major energy for you guys this week. Okay, so we have the moon card and the magician in the bottom of the deck. So definitely swimming in your emotions. There may be something I feel like, because the moon card can be a very delusional card at times. So I feel like you're maybe in a very foggy state in terms of your emotions, in terms of figuring out what actually is for you. You also might be in a little bit of a cluster. I'm hearing the word cluster. So I'm not seeing a lot of things happening, but I'm seeing that you're hyper focused on something and it's really making you even less clear on what's going on. So I feel like really disoriented. Like I feel like you're even looking at things on your table and you can't figure out what is going on. It's very weird. It's a very weird feeling, like you're seeing things as they are, but it doesn't make any sense to you. Like I'm seeing a deck of cards and I'm looking at them and I don't know, like I have no name for it. It's just a thing that's in front of me. So all right, let's jump into the reading, see what's going on. Okay, the devil. Okay, clarify the devil. Overindulging, leaving toxic relationships. Wow, I might have to do something with social media. Clarify the devil real quick, boys. Okay, so with the devil here we have, I love how the Two of Pentacles always falls in between two cards which signify the choices. So we have the Knight of Cups, expressing your emotions and going for it with somebody whom you might not know well. And then we have the Queen of Swords, cutting somebody off and just chilling out for a while. So I'm either seeing a very hard conversation coming on with somebody who you've been trying to cut off for a while. You finally receive the clarity. I'm seeing you kind of jumping. I feel like you're leaving somebody for another, but you leave them before you could actually end things with them. We'll see about that. So yeah, there's definitely a choice being involved, and I feel like it definitely got you in a state of confusion on what to do. Let's see clarify the Knight of Cups. I'm also seeing that you might be offering your feelings and confessing to somebody who's already taken, and you know they're taken, so you're like taking your chances at it anyway. Okay, let's see the Knight of Cups here. The Judgment. Okay, and one more card, please. Okay, I saw it. And the High Priest. That combination always leaves me like very profoundly scared. I swear to God. So we have the Judgment and the High Priestess. It definitely has to do something with how I feel like you may be arrogant sometimes in how you express your feelings. I feel like you might get rejected this week only to find out something about yourself. The way they rejected you, for the reasons in which they rejected you, it's really bringing forth some information about you. Like I feel like somebody rejects you and then you just get all wind up about it, and then you realize that like, wow, I am the issue. like, I feel like they read you. Like, they're like, okay, you know why I'm rejecting you? You were a very nice guy or girl at first, but then you showed me this and this and that, and so, and now I can't be with you because you have, like, I don't know, commitment issues, or like some sort of a thing that you kind of project onto others, and that person is confronting you directly about it. Somebody very much so knows. I feel like somebody may be an energy reader, somebody might be an occult worker, so they know about it, or they just can feel it. And maybe if you even haven't expressed that part of yourself to them, but you know you're struggling with it, this person is telling you up front that you're having that issue. Wow, fire signs. Jesus, somebody's reading you. Okay, let's see the Queen of Swords. But that hasn't, like, you have a choice of whether or not you're going to express that feeling. And I feel like if you do, you know that you're going to get exposed. That you have, like, an inner knowing, an inner knowing that something just might go fucking wrong if you do that. Excuse me. An inner knowing that something just might go wrong. Like, your world will shatter. No tower moment just yet, but the judgment is here. Somebody's definitely waking you up. Let's see the Queen of Swords. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, or you can focus on your work. Fire signs, ain't that the fire signs? Jesus. Or you can focus on working. And so here we have the, okay, here's the story. So here we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, right? So I'm basically seeing that if you have been working very hard lately, you are gaining a mastery at it. So you're very adequate, you are assertive, you know how to speak, you know how to articulate yourself, you know how to present yourself. So work-wise, everything is going well. And I feel like, on the other hand, in your romantic affairs, you're not so good. Maybe you haven't had a lot of relationships, or you're just struggle with personal communication. So it's really hard for you to actually bring your feelings forth and express yourself in the way you want to. It almost feels like you know exactly what you want to say, but it never comes out right. The words just get, like, misread. You get misunderstood a lot. And every time that happens and you get rejected, you have to go back and relearn something about yourself. And I feel like you know the exact issue that's happening, and it's like a wicked freaking cycle of you mastering yourself at work, and then being and thinking that you're actually ready for a romantic relationship, but then you get, like, rejected or knocked out, or, like, I'm not sure if it's rejection at all. Like, it might not be rejection in some of your guys' cases, but I'm seeing that you either don't speak up at all, or if you do, it doesn't end well anyway. So, and it's nothing, I feel like it's nothing personal. This person just knows a lot. They're very intuitive. So it's nothing personal. They're just pointing out the things about you that you already know, that you're already trying to fix. And I feel like you already thought that since work is going well, that everything else is gonna go well. Okay, well, that's what's going on. Like, I feel like you thought that you're on top of the mountain, and all of a sudden somebody is being very straightforward with you. Fire signs. Okay, let's see what's coming out here. Clarify the Judgment and the High Priestess. Wow, what a storyline. Yeah, okay, so we have the Ten of Cups here. And then we have, okay, so I'm also seeing, and the Three of Swords. I'm so sorry, babies. So we have the fire signs, we have Ten of Cups and the Three of Swords. I feel like if you are stepping into or you have been in a relationship with somebody, somebody has been pointing out some signs to you that they might not want to be in a relationship anymore. And I feel like this thing is kind of being shattered. Like, I feel like you've had this future with somebody, and it's really not there anymore. You're realizing that it's not going to happen. Because I'm heavily seeing that somebody is into the occult, or somebody is very intuitive, so they know it's not going to work out, and they're trying to present it to you in the nicest way possible because they don't want to offend you. And I feel like this is a very groundbreaking moment for you, because not everybody is mean to you when you are being rejected, and it's really, I feel like this person is giving you an opportunity to really to really blossom from this experience. Let's just say that. They're not leaving you traumatized, but they're leaving you with the space where you can work through it. So my fire signs, and you're in between those two things, working and achieving even more, because I feel like this has been a very big thing for fire signs for the past couple of months, is working and achieving their goals. And now this romantic situation has came through as like a hindrance that I think you think that it's a hindrance because you have to actually pay attention and learn from it while you're busy at work. So you're kind of juggling those two with the Two of Pentacles here, whether or not I should be focusing on work and disregard what happened, or I should take time out for myself and see what actually happened and what's going on. All right, well, let's clarify your work so you're not worried and too wind up about it. Clarify Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have the Empress here. Great work. Blossoming, the Star. Okay, recognition from a group. I feel you're definitely continuing to be recognized. The Empress, the streak is strong. The Empress and the Star. So you might be dealing. Okay, so in terms of romantic situations, you might be dealing with a Piscean, or it can be pretty much. I think it's very heavily somebody who has water placements in them. Water placements, air placements. So it can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel like their Venus is in Gemini, or they have either a Scorpio Venus or an air Venus, and that's why they're being so straightforward about their love. They're not fucking around, but they're also not leaving you so like deeply hurt. So they might be a little bit cutthroat, but they're cutthroat for the right reasons. They get the information through, maybe not in the nicest way that you would like, maybe not sugar-coated as you would like, but it's definitely getting to you. So yeah, and then we have work related. We have the Empress and the Star. So you might be working with the Libra or an Aquarian, or you might be exuding those energies and very exciting, and then very experiencing yourself within those energies. So the energy of like beauty and knowing your direction, looking to the future. Those projects, I feel like I feel like you've actually planted the seeds of getting new ideas, like you wished for new ideas, or if those weren't actually projects that you were starting, you're definitely acquiring new knowledge, and everybody has been getting the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this is a very big time for new ideas. Carry a notebook around with you. With my check out my zodiac forecast for this week, astrology forecast for this week on my TikTok. I'll definitely link it below. But yeah, definitely a new idea. The sun is entering Aquarius, so I'm definitely seeing new ideas, new projects, new things, clarity arriving. So it might be something to do with beauty, something has to do with news, future. So it might be a futuristic kind of beauty product, or you're launching a line of beauty products that help your skin. It might be skin beauty products. I'm also seeing beauty just in general. It might just be like a really futuristic looking clothing line, or something that will be a trend later on. I'm really seeing that you're creating something that has to do with beauty and has to do with kind of old trends dying out, and then you're kind of the trendsetter in whatever it is. You're setting up a new plank for others. Very interesting idea. I feel like you wished for it. You actually asked for it. One of your seeds was not even a project itself, but the idea. Like, give me an idea that will be futuristic, that will be a trendsetter, and you got it. Yeah, and like the whole relationships are kind of putting you down a little bit from all of it, because they're kind of putting you down because everything at work is going very well and you got this idea, but then the situation arrives in your personal life, and you can't do it, and it's like definitely maybe making you turn a little bit into your toxic habits of closing out and your coping mechanisms, because that's all the story of the devil. You might actually be dealing with a Capricorn as well, or this is a very Capricorn energy of focusing on your work instead of your love life when you're hurting. Very Capricorn energy. So definitely coming into terms with the fact that you need to take time for yourself. All right, so that's happening. Okay, let me pull one more card for... Okay, we have the Emperor. So you're still stepping up where you have to be when you have the Lovers in the back. Wow, love that for you, fire signs. So you're definitely can be dealing with an Aries, or you have Aries placements. All of the placements that I'm sounding out is definitely the placements that you can have within yourself, especially at work. You might have Jupiter in Libra or Aquarius. You might have, in terms of communication, you might have a in terms of this person, I also have Mercury in air, so they're very straightforward and kind of to the point. So yeah, overall energy, like for whatever is coming out of it, is Emperor. So yeah, with the is that you're still taking your ground. You're making the wisest decision for yourself right now. You're definitely making it known that you can handle it. So I feel like you're actually taking time out for both. Like you realize that your idea needs development and work. So you're giving it time to kind of to not become fruitful. What is it called? You're giving it time to ripe. Sometimes English isn't my strongest suit. You're giving it time to blossom, basically. You're giving it time to grow and fully develop. So you're kind of taking time out for yourself. All right, let's pull an oracle card for you. Fire signs. Jesus Christ. It's really it's hitting me like with the second hand, like embarrassment. Like I feel so embarrassed. Okay, we have the Saint in the center as the oracle confirmation. I feel so embarrassed. I'm like, it's like almost like I'm laughing. I'm like, but like not in the, like it's not funny. I'm just like, oh my God. Okay, let's see if I can find the letter. Okay, I found it. Saint and Sinner. The assumptions you are making about another person or event could turn out to be completely wrong. Realize that every theory here is every theory there is. Okay, I'll reread that. Realize that for every theory there is a contradicting and opposing one. There may be more to the situation than first meets the eye. You're being advised to keep an open mind and heart. All is not necessarily the way it seems. Remember also that often the judgments we make about others are also the judgments we make about ourselves. You will not find peace and fulfillment while holding an I'm right and they're wrong attitude. Accept that there is no single truth that applies universally and things will become clearer. So definitely confirmation in terms of romantic situations, and definitely seeing that that has to do a lot with hurting. I feel like this person, if they're not breaking up with you, they're definitely exposing your like shadow, and you might actually be angry at them for doing that, but in reality they just want to better their relationship. Like they just want you guys to do better, to be better, and definitely take your time out to make the right decision, like in terms of your love life, because things may not be what they seem to be. Like somebody's not attacking you, they're trying to tell you what's going on. Okay, let's pull a card, another confirmation for you guys. Okay, we have Grounded, beautiful card. Definitely foggy energy of assumptions. Okay, many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. Grounded. Come back to your human. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing like you're maybe even like trying to, you're being very offended because it might be a very big offense because you've been through so much. So you're kind of in yourself, like putting yourself on a pedestal of like, okay, you know, I know better. But in reality, this person is just trying to help you. Like, I feel like at some point you're like, that's where I was getting the secondhand embarrassment from, is because you're literally telling somebody, well, I know better, so I don't know why you're doing this to me. Or like you're like outraged for no reason because somebody like broke the picture perfect of yourself. Like somebody's like breaking down your character. I feel like you excelled in some things and you've mastered some things, so you forgot about all the shadows that you still have. And that is really taking a toll on you because somebody's confronting those in particular. So, what an energy this week, fire signs. Christ. Right, well, thank you so much for watching Fire Signs. I will see you guys in the middle of the week. You are always welcome in the lounge. You are very much so loved and appreciated here. Please like and comment down below how this resonated. I would really appreciate it. Follow me if you still haven't followed me, and ring the bell, put on the bell notification to always receive notifications for when my videos are coming out. I post every Monday for sure, and then how the week goes, we'll see. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. Bye bye.